Well, have you ever been to a kitchen in the deep woods of North Florida? Welcome to Tammy's Outdoor Kitchen.
Hey there, I'm Tammy at All About Living. Today we're gonna make fried spoon bread. It's the story of my channel. It's simple, it's easy, and it doesn't cost any money. That's what we're gonna do. Doesn't take a whole lot of time, and it makes the best bread, y'all. So let's get to it. Now my granny always made biscuits in the oven. That's just what she did. But my Aunt May, on the other hand, she did a lot of bread on top of the stove. She would, fry it in lard, or she would lay it in a flat pan like you would a tortilla. But she always had some kind of bread that she could throw together in nothing flat right on top of the stove. And this is one of hers, and it is so good. It's a keeper. What you're gonna need is some all-purpose flour or some bread flour, either one will work, some baking powder, some yogurt or sour cream, you can use either one, salt, sugar, 2 eggs, and some lard for frying, or whatever kind of oil you like. Okay, now I did just say you could use any kind of oil you want, but use lard. When you use lard, when you put it in your pan, brand spanking new, your food will still brown. My experience when I did use vegetable oil is that stuff, you had to use it 2 or 3 times to get a good brown on anything. And to top all that off, it's really not good for you. I mean, look it up. That stuff is terrible. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, because this goes together so fast, is I'm going to go ahead and light my stove. And I'm going to get like a medium or just over medium, because I'm using both eyes, because this is a fish cooker and it goes over both eyes. If you just have a regular pan, that's fine too. Okay, now I use a fish cooker, and so I can use 2 eyes. If you just have a regular frying pan, that's fine too. You just have to make more batches. Me, I like to get in the kitchen and get out, so I use a fish cooker so I can put more in there at a time. Okay, now what I want to do is just put my lard in there, and I want probably for it to be about 1/4 of an inch deep. So we're going to start with this and see what it melts down to. I may or may not add any more, but that looks good. Okay, we're going to start with 2 cups of flour, and I'm going to leave it sit in this sifter. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. Y'all see I made a total mess over here already. But I need a teaspoon of salt, and I'm just going to put that in there. I need a couple of tablespoons of sugar. This is tablespoons, so it was a teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And back to the teaspoon. I probably should have just done that anyway. But I'm going to need a couple of teaspoons of baking powder, about 1 per cup. And then we're going to shake and sift this all together. And I'm going to put 2 eggs. Get egg number 2. And then 2 cups of plain yogurt. Or thereabout. And then we're just going to mix that with a spoon. And this is the longest thing you have to do. It does take a few minutes to get that all good and incorporated. And as you can see, it's a pretty tacky dough. This might be a little too tacky. I may add just a little bit more of the flour. That was like a tablespoon. It just depends on the humidity and your flour and all kinds of things. That looks just about right. And my grease should be hot now. And we're going to start dropping. Okay, we're over at the stove and we're just going to drop that fry bed right in that hot grease, right off that spoon. Flip, and my grease is a little hot. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Turn that down just a hair. All right, we're just going to let them brown up on the other side and they will be done. Let's get them out now. Look at that. So good. Now what you do is you make you some homemade honey butter or put you some jam and butter in there. There you are. Right now we're just going to make us some honey butter. So I'm going to take my already melted butter. I keep butter out all the time so I don't have to worry about it trying to get it warmed up. I just leave it out in my coon-proof jar. And I'm going to put some nice warm honey that I don't put in the fridge either. And you can put as much or as little as you like. Give that a good stir and you have homemade honey butter. Alright guys, y'all saw how quick, how easy. It's like 1 or 2 minutes per side. And you have this fluffy, wonderful biscuit. No yeast. 10 minutes from start to finish. And everyone loves these fried spoon biscuits. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.